Humans have a natural tendency to see patterns in things. Pareidolia is the experience of seeing something specific in an otherwise vague background. We frequently notice arrays that look like faces. Around the world, natural formations that resemble faces have been considered special. Local myths and folklore are associated with these striking features. The reasonable view is that a natural feature that appears to have human qualities is just a coincidence, but some of these features are associated with a legend of a spirit or entity that resides within the rock. Even if you don't believe this, it's still awe-inspiring to discover such a human trait projected into the landscape. Geology professor R.V. Dietrich gave this phenomenon a name, Mimetolith, a natural topographic feature, rock outcrop, or loose stone resembling something else. Naturally formed rock faces can occur as a result of chemical or physical forces of constructive or destructive geological processes. Physical weathering from wind, water, or ice can sculpt the feature. The details can be guided by the mineralogy or by physical characteristics of the rock body, such as fractures. Mimetoliths require people to call attention to them and to define them. Their name and description typically reflects the culture of the time. Therefore, many are named after their resemblance to famous people, such as presidents, or to popular stereotypes. Once their location and folklore are established, they become important features that connect people to the local landscape. One of the world's most famous mimetoliths was the Old Man of the Mountain in Franconia Notch, New Hampshire. Also known as the Great Stone Face, this profile was first noticed by an 1805 survey crew. Formed in granite, the face feature was 14 by 9 meters and 370 meters above the ground. It was fortuitously carved via glacial erosion and weathering. The face became the New Hampshire state emblem in 1945. The collapse of the Old Man was inevitable due to the continuing freeze-thaw cycles that affect the rock. Gravity always wins, and the Old Man collapsed on May 3, 2003. Mimetoliths are always temporary as the forces that created them continue to act upon them, which eventually results in their demise. Mimetoliths serve as tourist attractions, but sometimes they are vandalized. Old Man of Joshua's Mountain in Freetown, Massachusetts, also called Profile Rock, was the target of repeated vandalism, possibly associated with the many supernatural legends of Freetown State Forest. It collapsed or was deliberately destroyed in June of 2019. Here are some additional examples of mimetoliths from all around the world.
Yeah.